Ilia Topuria just broke up with his wife. According to Spanish sources, Ilia and his wife Georgina have split, and the proof is pretty clear, as they both deleted all their photos together on Instagram. Shortly after that, Ilia posted a photo of himself with the caption, "The king is coming, nobody's safe, line them up, the takeover continues."
Ilia Topuria split up with his girl. This is either going to make him rise to the occasion and sleep just in case he's out cold, or it's going to maybe make him a little bit tentative, change his mindset a little bit. Who knows how this is going to affect him? You know, they've been together for a long time. Spanish social media are speculating about their relationship because all of their pictures, and I've checked, every picture between them has been taken down. So it'll be interesting to see how this affects Ilia with the divorce that they're about to go through with the two of them. They have kids together.
Who says you can't meet your wife in Miami?
You can find your wife any place you get.
You hear that? Put that on Only in Date on Instagram. You can meet your wife in Miami.
Alright, let's
Put it on Only in Date.
They want
normal.
Yeah. Best place to work out too, Miami. So you can just walk outside and run the water.
If we find out any reason, there's going to be a reason why Ilia maybe snapped at that coming the way he did. Of course, at the time you think, oh, they're just being disrespectful, and they are. But I don't know, dude. That clip could age crazily. That clip could age crazily if we find out what reason it is. But either way, I'm done doing the gossip shit.
Now, while nothing has been officially confirmed, all the signs seem to point to something serious. Ilia Topuria and his wife have completely wiped each other from social media. No photos, no tags, no mentions anywhere. Fans were quick to notice the sudden change, and speculation spread fast. Some think it's just a temporary break, maybe a cooling off phase. Others, however, believe this might be the real deal. Considering how close they appeared just a few months ago, with Ilia often praising her in interviews, the silence feels sudden, emotional, and deeply personal.
Horace, man, he's crazy.
He's a fucking beast, bro.
I don't think anyone could really outbox
That guy's got it
him.
all too. He's a good fighter.
Oh, dude.
His wife's a fucking, no disrespect, she's a absolute rocket. Like she's the best looking wife in the UFC by far. No disrespect to Topuria, but yeah, no, that guy's the real deal.
A couple of you guys are. This is unbelievable. What is it like seeing your significant? Can I ask your girlfriend, your significant other, getting punched in the face? Does that make you sick to your stomach? I would throw up if it was me.
To be honest, I felt really bad, but for the other guy, because I knew that he was gonna, I knew what I was saying, like, baby, you should have a little bit of mercy.
Oh my gosh. Did you have mercy?
He couldn't have mercy because the guy that was supposed to stop the fight never did it. So
Right.
if one needs to die, it's not gonna be my guy.
Oh my gosh. I like this. This is a little trash talking here. This is nice.
Yeah, I met my wife in Miami.
Really?
Yeah, she was living with.
Damn. Who says you can't meet your wife in Miami?
You can find your wife any place you go.
You hear that? Put that on Only in Date on Instagram. You can meet your wife in Miami.
Alright, let's
Put it on Only in Date. It's hilarious.
every year. But why are you saying that?
Huh?
Why are you
What?
saying that?
Everyone says that.
Because you go to the party and this is the only place
Yeah.
you see. Like you don't know the another part of Miami of people that just they want.
They're normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Best place to work out too, Miami, because you can just walk outside and run the water.
Here's where things get really interesting. When fighters go through emotional turmoil like this, they often come back even more dangerous. There's something raw and powerful about that heartbreak. Energy, the kind that turns pain into pure. Motivation, fans are already calling it breakup. Power, saying that when someone is naturally ferocious as Ilia Topuria channels that kind of emotion, it's bad news for the entire division. Social media is full of jokes. People saying, whoever fights Ilia next, good luck surviving that breakup energy.
How are you gonna knock Ilia's fucking head off?
Ilia is a fucking beast. You know, the confidence is crazy right now. I think it's a battle of momentum, so I have to go in there and fight for that momentum early and fight the best I can. You know, be prepared as I can be. These are the most elite fighters in the world, and he's one of those guys, so that's why I want to.
You are gonna see me at 155 that I'm gonna touch someone and I'm gonna take his lights out. Even if I don't need to touch his chin. I just touch his head and it will explode. I feel so powerful at that weight class. So powerful, so stable in the ground. Like, Do you want to wrestle? Let's wrestle. No problem. I have the gas tank for 5 days, not 5. If you see fighting any of them, the thing they need when they go inside the octagon, in the first contact, they want to feel that they dominate you, and they start to build a confidence since that. But if they feel in the first contact, in the first round, but that they can control you, that it's very competitive, their head goes down. All the competitive fights, they lose.
Deep down, everyone knows, and it's not really a joke. Ilia Topuria was already a problem when he was calm and composed. Now imagine him fighting with something to prove, something to unleash. That's pure nightmare fuel for anyone standing across from him. Let's not forget, Ilia Topuria is undefeated. One of the most composed and dangerous fighters in the UFC. He's got knockout power in both hands, elite grappling, and a level of confidence that borders on cold-blooded. But if his mindset is shifting, if he's channeling raw emotion and heartbreak into his training, this could take him to an entirely new level. Some fighters crumble under pain, others transform. They become sharper, hungrier, unstoppable. And Ilia Topuria doesn't look like the type to fall apart. He looks like the type to come back terrifying.
And last one from me. Earlier today, Islam Makhachev did an interview and said he's not ruling out coming back down to 155. But if it was up to you, would you rather fight him at 170 to get that third title, or would you be willing to fight him at 55 because that's the division that people say he might be the best at?
It would be much better for me to fight him in 170. And I will beat him and get the third title. That will be the best scenario for me.
Who do you think should be next for Ilia?
Who should be next for Ilia? 55 has always been so cloudy at the top. Maybe Gaethje. I think him going to 170 to fight Islam, if Islam wins, is a stretch. You know, Islam's big, man. I've never seen Ilia in person, but he seems smaller. I know obviously he can knock anyone out. I do think if they fight, Ilia can knock anybody out from 45 to 170. He has the skills, the power, the technique, and but we've just never seen him in there with somebody that big and somebody with that caliber of wrestling. But I think he should defend the 55 title a few times before that's talked about. We'll see.
Ilia Topuria and his girlfriend broke up, and all I'm gonna say is I feel bad for this man's next opponent. I didn't even want to talk about this publicly, but I mean, millions of people have already talked about it, so I'm gonna give my opinion. This man just posted the king is coming, nobody's safe right after. Do you think that he's playing around? Bro, he's not coming back from this one, I'm telling you that. Heartbroken Topuria is gonna come out there and the next guy is gonna have to leave.
The thing about Ilia Topuria right now screams one thing: a man turning heartbreak into dominance. Speculation is still swirling about what caused the split. Some fans think the pressure of fame and constant media attention may have played a role, while others believe it's simply the toll that comes with being a high-profile athlete. Endless travel, brutal fight camps, and the spotlight that never switches off. Even the strongest relationships can crack under that kind of pressure. But one thing's certain, the timing couldn't be more intense. Topuria's name is everywhere right now. He's being linked to massive potential matchups. Conor McGregor, Max Holloway, maybe even another showdown with Alexander Volkanovski. And now, with this breakup dominating headlines, it adds a whole new layer of unpredictability to his story. Because if Ilia was already fighting like a man possessed before, imagine what he's capable of now. Heartbreak, hunger, and the burning need to prove something to the world. That's a dangerous combination. And whoever steps into that octagon with him next might just find out the hard way that pain can turn a predator into something far more lethal.